Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brad, and I'm here in this beautiful holiday market. And what I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about today is the reality that money is actually one of the keys to your happiness. And people will always say that it's not, and they'll always tell you that, money has nothing to do with fulfillment. It has to do with your spiritual journey in life. It has to do with this, it has to do with that, but it has absolutely nothing to do with money. And they also, there's this feeling in the world that no matter what, you're going to be successful and you're going to make it. Like somehow you're going to be a multimillionaire. You're going to be a rock star. Everybody's going to be a rock star. Everybody's going to be famous somehow. No matter what you do, no matter how you live your life day to day, everyone is entitled to be a multimillionaire. And the truth of the matter is that it starts today. Like your journey towards being that multimillionaire, towards, I don't think that the goal of fame is a good idea, by the way. But what I do think is that I do think that money is extremely underrated in terms of the happiness department. People always talk shit about money and they say, well, it has nothing to do with happiness. Well, a good friend of mine once said, well, they can say that money doesn't buy happiness, but I challenge them to frown when they're riding 60 miles an hour on a jet ski in the Mediterranean Ocean, or I challenge them to feel glum when they're whipping around a Lambo. Not that I have personally done those things, but I can tell you that going from where I was before, which is being, poor, essentially. I live in New York, which is arguably one of the most expensive cities in the world. Not arguably, it is one of the most expensive cities in the world. Being poor in this city is awful. Making anything less than, I'd put the benchmark at $80,000. Making anything less than $80,000 in the city, you are going to be, living in a bad neighborhood. You're going to be eating bad food. You are going to be wearing clothes that are not, very nice. And you are not going to have a very glamorous lifestyle. So here in this city, there are limits to, how good your life is going to be if you don't make that certain amount of money. Once I crossed that threshold, and once I was on that other side of, making six figures, that was when things really changed in terms of my happiness. I was able to eat the foods that I wanted to eat. I was able to, buy a comfortable mattress. I was able to buy clothing that I wanted to wear. I always wanted to wear a suit, and now I can actually afford a suit from Suit Supply. I always wanted to, live in a nice apartment. Now I live in a gorgeous apartment. I always wanted to have a leather reclining couch. Now I have those things. I have these things that I always wanted that, I wasn't able to get from my family, and also I personally couldn't afford because I didn't make that level of money yet. But I can tell you that now that I'm on this side, I can report back to you that I am substantially happier, and I'm not going to lie to you about it. In addition to that, I also know many people who, once they reach that other side of beginning to make, more money, they too became happier. And let's talk about New York City. I think that in New York City, there's a threshold that when you're below it, you're unhappy. When you're above it, you're pretty happy, and then there's maybe a second threshold, and then when you're above that, you're going to be way happier. Now, the problem with that too, though, is that many people, in order to hit that certain income level, they oftentimes will trade their time for money in such a drastic way that they will literally spend 80, 75 hours per week working at a job they despise under enormous amounts of pressure. You know, finance guys, big law firms, etc., etc. These guys work soul-crushing hours, and they're fucking miserable, even though they have, you know, a good amount of money. So, you know, what I want for you guys is what I have, which is financial freedom. It is freedom of location. It is freedom from assholes. You know, I'm in a position now where I can meet new great male friends who have the same mindset as me. I have the ability to go out and meet other girls who are super cute, who are into me, who also, you know, they dig me because, you know, I've developed my, you know, ability to cold approach women, use online dating, and then also, you know, I'm a pretty high value guy. And in addition to that, can you give me 2 seconds? I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
I'll wait a couple seconds.
Oh, sorry, bro. Cool. Yeah, see, you know, you don't have a lot of money, you become an asshole. He's like, I'll wait a couple seconds. Anyway, I got to get out of here because I am filming in front of this asshole's thing. And see, you know, generally speaking, you make less money, you're a dick. You won't find me being a dick. So anyway, guys, you want freedom. So money is going to give you that freedom. It is not hard to make $10,000 a month. It is not even that hard to make $20,000 a month. Making $1 million a month, that is probably going to present you with a lot of logistical problems because you're going to need to scale. You know, while you're still a one-man operation, it's not that hard. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Find me on Facebook, Brad Holiday. Life Marketing and Media, give that a like. And also, if you want to check out what I've done over at Strategic Coin as the Director of Marketing, I'm very proud of, you know, the soon-to-be 10 million impressions per month that we're on track to make this month due to my marketing and also the great team there. Can't do it without them. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Talk to you later. Peace.